Hey friends, I'm Wesley, and welcome back to Might and Mission, where faith and psychology come together to help you live with clarity, peace, and purpose. Today we're diving into something very powerful, something that's very near and dear to me, and that's worship. Not just as a spiritual practice, but as a psychological one. Why does singing in church move us so deeply? Why does music unlock emotion, heal the heart, and draw us closer to God and to each other? The truth is, worship doesn't just change your mood, it literally changes your brain. Music is universal. Every culture, every era, and every people group sings songs. The Bible is filled with songs from David's Psalms to Paul's midnight worship in prison. Psychologists and neuroscientists have found that music activates nearly every region of the brain: memory, emotion, language, and even your motor skills. Singing releases dopamine, or the reward chemical, and oxytocin, the bonding hormone. That's why a song can lift your mood, bring back memories, or even move you to tears. You see, worship in church or in your home, your car, anywhere you're at, it isn't just a ritual. It's literally tapping into something that God has hardwired into our own design. Worship changes how we think. Psychologists call it reframing, or simply shifting our perspective by shifting our focus. When we sing about God's goodness, we are rewiring our brains. Gratitude grows, anxiety fades, and the problems shrink in light of His power. That's why in Acts chapter 16, Paul and Silas could sing at midnight in a Philippian jail. Beaten and chained, they chose praise over despair, and the prison shook, doors opened, and lives were changed. From faith, it shows worship shifts the atmosphere, and from psychology, it shows how songs redirect focus, build resilience, and even influence those around us. You see, worship turns prisons, both literal or mental, into places where God's presence breaks through. Music also opens the doors to healing. Psychologists use music therapy to help people process grief, trauma, and depression. David knew this when he played the harp for King Saul, soothing his troubled spirit. Worship creates space for lament, for release, and for joy. It helps us feel what we'd otherwise suppress, and then reorient those emotions towards God. Finally, worship points us forward. The book of Revelation describes multitudes singing before the throne, every tribe and every tongue united in song. When we worship here and now, we're practicing for eternity. The beauty is that these moments give us more than just a preview. They reorient our hearts. In worship, the fractures of life feel less permanent, divisions fade, and we catch a glimpse of perfect unity. Psychologists might say we're experiencing collective effervescence, a taste of transcendent joy that binds people together. Scripture calls it a shadow of heaven breaking into earth. But remember, the psychology, the bonding, the mood shifts, they're all glimpses of the deeper reality. Worship is what we were made for. The next time you're in church and you're tempted to just go through the motions, remember, singing isn't just tradition, it's transformation. In the comments, I'd love to hear, what's one worship song that has carried you through a tough season? And don't forget to subscribe to Mind and Mission for more episodes where faith and psychology meet. And remember, when you sing, you're not just making music, you're shaping your soul. Until next time, see ya.